I vividly remember seeing this movie in IMAX with D-Box motion seats. And by the end, I felt it in my bones. This was the best Batman film I had ever seen. Unsurprisingly, though, I was alone in that notion. When I told people the Batman was the best, the replies were always the same. This Batman is too emo. Too much exposition. It's way too long. And you know what? They were right. But that's when it clicked for me. It's not that this movie is bad. It's that so many people don't even attempt to understand it. We've been conditioned for decades to accept Batman a certain way. A crowd-pleasing blockbuster, heavy on spectacle, light on reflection. But the Batman is different. It's not designed for everyone. It's a film for movie lovers and Batman lovers. And because it strayed so far from nostalgia, from the Batman people grew up with, it never had a fair chance to be embraced by the general audience. But dismissing it because of personal preference is one thing. Calling it a bad film? Absolutely not. So, what makes the Batman perfect? Well, for starters, keep in mind this is only Batman's second year on the job. He's not the polished Dark Knight we've seen before. He's a mess. He's obsessed. He's reckless. He's driven more by vengeance than heroism. And that's what I loved. This film acknowledges Batman's flaws, showing us that before he becomes a true symbol of hope, he has to confront the selfish anger underneath the mask. Unlike previous versions, the Batman is indisputably a Batman movie in tone, focus, and presentation. And I'd applaud cinematographer Greig Fraser for bringing that to the film. He's the same guy behind Dune, Rogue One, Zero Dark 30, and The Creator. Fraser, along with Reeves, makes Gotham feel alive, dirty, and hypnotic. The way Reeves and Fraser shot this film puts us right alongside Batman. It's raw, grounded, and immersive. I still remember that Batmobile introduction.
Hey, vengeance! You think you can come after my money, huh?
Pure cinema. The way Reeves builds tension with the engine roaring in the shadows, then unleashes it in that rain-soaked chase, it's breathtaking. Watching it in IMAX with those D-Box seats, I swear I felt like I was inside that car chase. Every bump, every swerve, every crash, and then that iconic upside-down shot of Batman walking towards Penguin with the explosion behind him. Those motion seats made it an experience I'll never forget. Speaking of brilliant, Colin Farrell as Penguin, though little screen time, was unrecognizable and just amazing. And the action, it wasn't robotic or flashy. It was brutal and believable. Remember I said that Greig Fraser was the cinematographer of Rogue One? What a scene. And well, I'm sure this bulletproof hallway fight scene was inspired by that Darth Vader hallway scruffle in Rogue One. And it gave Batman the kind of weight on screen that I've always wanted to see. And then there's Catwoman, Zoë Kravitz. She gave us the most organic on-screen Catwoman yet. Fierce, believable, and yes, sexy. But not in a forced way. Her motivations, her chemistry with Batman, it all felt natural. But maybe my favorite thing, for the first time, Batman actually does detective work. We follow the case alongside him. He misses clues, he makes mistakes, he gets tested. He's not perfect, and that's what makes him compelling. This isn't Bruce Wayne becoming Batman. This is Batman learning the importance of being Bruce Wayne. Robert Pattinson nails that duality. His Bruce isn't polished because he doesn't want to be Bruce. He hasn't figured out how to separate the mask from the man. Yes, he's emo, but intentionally so. This Bruce hasn't learned how to channel his anger yet, and that's exactly the point. Which brings me to the Riddler. Paul Dano delivers a chilling mirror reflection to Batman. Their parallels are intentional. The mask, the journals, the obsession with vengeance. Riddler sees himself as Batman's partner. He's leaving behind clues, and Batman is solving them, arresting the corrupt. Riddler believes they're fighting the same war. And he's not necessarily wrong. When Batman rejects him, calls him a lunatic, Riddler snaps. And in the finale, we see the consequences. Batman realizes his crusade for vengeance has inspired violence, not hope. And that's why this ending is so powerful. For the first time, Batman steps out of the shadows, literally. He helps save Gotham in the daylight. He carries survivors, he comforts the terrified, even sharing that human moment with the injured girl. In that instant, he becomes more than vengeance. He becomes Gotham's symbol of hope. So yes, the critiques about the Batman being too emo, too different, they're valid observations, but they're also intentional. In this popcorn flick society, Reeves crafted this movie to strip Batman down, to make him confront his flaws, and to begin the journey from a broken man into a true hero. And that's why I'm so hopeful for part 2. Because if this film gave us a raw, angry Batman learning who he needs to be, the next one could finally give us the fully realized Bruce Wayne and the kick-ass Dark Knight all rolled into one. For me, the Batman isn't just another Batman movie. It's a masterpiece. It's the most complete exploration of the character we've ever seen, and that's why it's number 2.